Okay, so now we're actually going to prove one of these rules because I feel like if you understand where it comes from and why it works, you'll understand it better. Okay, you'll have a better understanding of logs, okay? So don't worry, this isn't like a geometry proof, okay? Because I know I've heard how people, what people think about those geometry proofs. This is kind of different, but you're going to have to be proving mathematical things your whole life in mathematics. So proofs don't end with geometry, they're just a little different. Okay, all right, so if we want to prove the product rule, this is what we want to prove. We want to prove the following, okay? That the log base b of rs equals the log base b of r plus the log base b of s. Okay? That's what we want to prove. Okay. So the first thing that I want to have you guys do is we're going to put in an x and y in here, and I'm going to tell you what they equal. We're going to say as kind of over here on the side, let x equal the log base b of r, and let y equal the log base b of s. And you're going to see why in a second I did that. Okay, so now I want to take these two things right here, okay, and I want to write them in exponential form. Okay? How can I rewrite this in exponential form? It's in log form right now. How do I rewrite it in exponential form? This right here, x equals log base b of r. Rewrite it in exponential form. Yes, Ryan? Very good. So I'm going to come over here. I probably should have put this directly under. So I'm going to come over here for this. So I can rewrite this as r equals b to the x, okay, or b to the x equals r. I put r first, you'll see y in a second, okay? And then how can I rewrite the other one, given what this one is? How do I rewrite the other one? Yes, Aaron? Yes, very good. S equals b to the y. So given that information, do you agree that r times s is going to equal b to the x times b to the y? Yeah? Okay, so then rs equals b to the what? X plus y. Because remember, when the bases are the same, you add the exponents. Okay. Now, let's rewrite this in log form. Let's rewrite this in log form. How would I rewrite this in log form? Yes, Hannah.
X plus y equals log base b times rs.
Very good. So log base b of rs equals x plus y. Now remember, I understand some of you have more difficulty going from this form to this form. For a lot of us, it's a lot easier to go from here to here. It's easier for me to go from here to here. Okay, but what you can always do is make an attempt and then check. B to the y equals x, b to the y equals x, like I told you. Okay, so this to the this equals that, and that's what we had, so we know we're right. Okay, otherwise remember that it's always equaling the exponent. It's always equaling the exponent, and the base is always the base, and then that's what you're taking the log of. Okay? Good. Now, what do you see here? Look at what we have here, and then look at what we have up here. Who sees it? I see some people that just went, oh, yeah, yeah. Well, I defined x and y right here. So basically, I can just plug those back in. So coming up here, that means that the log base b of rs equals x, also known as log base b of r, plus y, also known as log base b. And then look, that right there matches that right there. Everybody see that? Okay. Any questions?